Einstein's most famous quotes is, "The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results." Well, and as a matter of fact, that's used an awful lot these days, especially in politics. However, that is an argument that Einstein made that he actually lost. In the real world of quantum science, we find that you do the same thing over and over, and it is always different. There's a contrary scientist whose name is Werner Heisenberg. He is famous for the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. And that gives you the polarization in science. Einstein felt that at some point science, we'd get down deep and understand what was going on so that we could make the universe predictable. We would know what a particle was going to do if only we understood everything about it. And Werner Heisenberg and actually all of the other folks in the Copenhagen group of scientists said the opposite, and they're the ones that won out. Actually, the technology that's being developed today is driven by that Copenhagen school. And not to get too deep into the weeds, but what they're saying is that the world at the subatomic level is basically unpredictable. You can do the same thing over and over again, and you'll get different results. Where quantum mathematics works out is that statistically you can define it very, very precisely. However, any individual subatomic particle, you can't know what it's going to do. And this was a big, big breakthrough in the understanding of reality. Actually, the lack of understanding, because it raised all kinds of questions that are still being grappled with today. Is the particle here, or is it there, or is it all of these places at once? And there are all kinds of questions in that regard. And when we look at Michael's photography, he captures that feeling very well. That's one reason I really love the photography, and I love the way it matches up with where science is today.